Hey, the Breakmaster here, and this is gonna be my Usagi Drop episode 6 review. And before I start reviewing this, I'll say that the episode was pretty good. It was pretty good. Another good episode for Usagi Drop. 6 episodes in. So yeah. So basically, this episode starts off with Daikichi and Ren. Um, after she's going to school and stuff, right? So he was trying to get ready and everything like that, and so they went to school and everything like that, and Kouki and his mother, his mother was there. Like little kid that's like hanging around Ren. That's Ren's friend now, Kouki. So yeah, he's a boy. They were taking pictures and everything, and Daikichi took a picture of Ren, and it's all blurry. And then Kouki's mother ends up taking a picture of Kouki and Ren together, and then Ren and Daikichi end up taking a picture together and everything. And then the opening starts. Oh yeah. Yeah. So after the little singing part with the opening stuff like that, they end up going to school again, but this time like Ren, what's his name? Daikichi ends up getting a call from Koki's mother, and Koki's mother is like, "Oh my God, my boy just ran away. I don't know where he went. He's so far gone. I can't believe he left without me." And then he's like, "Oh, it's alright. We'll try to look for him and everything." And then Koki's like, Ren. And he's like, "Okay, he's here," and stuff. So he came to Ren's house and everything to walk each other to school. So as that was going on, Ren is trying to get prepared, and Koki's all jacked up looking. He like was scratching walls, and he's all ran through bushes. He's all jacked up looking. So she ends up fixing him up, and then he let them go off to school with each other, and then Ren ends up getting this whistle from Daikichi, and Daikichi tells her, if anything weird happens or something like that, use this whistle and just run away and stuff like that, and someone will help you and everything. So yeah, Kouki ends up taking the whistle, and he just starts whistling it all willy-nilly and crap, and Daikichi's like, "Stop doing that! You're not even in trouble!" and stuff. And so they end up going to school. And then as Ren and Kouki are walking to school, Kouki ends up having this bright idea to go do a shortcut. And then Ren had to follow him, and so they start going through the shortcut. And he's like, he's gonna get her in trouble if they keep hanging out. I'm just gonna say it right now. So they're going through this shortcut, and they end up running into some people or something like that. I can't really remember that part. But yeah, so they end up running into people, and yeah, so that happens, and that was basically it. They actually end up getting to school though, because they found their way and everything like that. And then more life stuff, and then oh yeah, before that happened too, Daikichi was trying to explaining things to Ren about this tree. These little I can't remember, some tree. It's a tree. They're talking about this tree and stuff like that, and basically they plant a tree once you were born, so you can grow with the tree, basically like that. Daikichi has his own tree. Even Daikichi's mother has his own tree and everything like that. So he was trying to give Ren a tree, but at the same time, Ren ended up figuring out like, well, I'm already born, so like, how can I grow with the tree and stuff like that? And Daikichi's like, crap, she's smart. So then he's all wondering, and then she started wondering, I wonder if Grandpa, or my dad, planted a tree when I was born. And then Daikichi's like, oh yeah, maybe he did. So he ends up calling up his calling up Ren's mother, and then they start talking. Then they end up meeting. So it's after them running around and stuff. So they end up meeting Ren's mother and Daikichi, and they're just talking about the tree and stuff like that. And she thinks he planted a tree. She's not 100% sure. So Daikichi's like, I don't know. This is not like, she's so iffy about it. And then she's like drawing this map, and the map looks really messed up. And she's supposed to be a mangaka drawer and stuff like that, and she's like, well, I don't do this kind of stuff. So yeah, she ends up he ends up going to that house, Ren's old house and stuff like that, and Ren was there, and he ends up actually getting the tree from there, and because the tree's actually there, so he ends up finding, he's like, yes, and he ends up finding the tree. He ends up digging it, and then while he was digging it, Ren's mother was giving, Daikichi's mother was giving Ren a story about the trees and stuff like that. And she's like, I have a tree myself, and it's really, really big and stuff like that. And she was watching how it grows with her and stuff like that. She was trying to like measure her size with it and stuff. So yeah. And then like she ends up showing the tree, and Ren's like, oh my god, it's the same size as me and stuff. It was cute. So yeah, it ends up happening. So he end up taking it home. Or ends up planting it at I think like she's mother's place. I'm not really sure. I think it's at her. I think that's the place though. That's what he did. So he ended up planting it in the end, and then Ren's like, I mean, Daiki's like, man, ever since I've been with Ren, first moment, it's just been like just a roller coaster of fun and stuff like that. And he's some flowers and stuff like that. So yeah, it's cuteness. And then at the end of the episode, freaking they end up going to school. Kouki and Ren end up going to school again, but then Kouki ends up running because he ends up seeing this dude, and he's like, oh my god, he starts whistling, and he ends up going to Daiki's house. And Koki's like, oh my god, we found a stranger, old man. And he's like, he's all walking at us. And he's like, okay, like who? And then Daiki's like, yeah, who is this guy? And he starts trying to get all ready to fight someone. And then Ren's like, stop it, you two, listen to me. That's not a stranger, that's our neighbor. And just this old dude is like, oh, okay. And he's also saying sorry because he did, he's kind of, I guess he started him when he came out. And freaking Daiki ends up saying thank you to Kouki because in the end he did try to protect her. So yeah, it's still good. So that's the whole episode right there. If you haven't watched it, go watch it and leave a comment. And if you have watched it, leave a comment on what you think of this episode. Do you think it's still cute? Ha! So yeah, it's been the Thabreakmasta. Leave a comment and thumbs me up. Subscribe to my channel. Breakout.